Now we continue with the same circuit, same input source, same values of the components, that is a resistance of 1 ohm, a capacitor of 1 farad. Same circuit combination, the switch is to be closed at t equal to 0. The only difference is that VO initially is, which was 0 volts, now it is minus half volts, and now you will see it brings a substantial change. It brings a substantial change. As discussed, the differential for this circuit, irrespective of initial condition, irrespective of what input you apply, a general differential equation, that is the differential equation which governs input and output, is very simple. dVOT by dt plus VOT is equal to V in T. Now, what is V in T? V in T here is V in, where now you are applying V in T is sin T, but you are applying it at t equal to 0, that is sin T ut. Means what? This V in T is not sin T, this V in T is not 0, but the differential equation is dVOT by dt plus VOT is equal to sin T from 0 onwards, and dVOT by dt plus VOT is equal to 0 before t equal to 0. Remember, differential equation doesn't change. Differential equation doesn't change. So, the solution, one of the solutions which we discussed, so everything remains same. Last time we discussed, I remember that what I said it, I will continue to say, unless you come forward and say, no sir, I have a perfect technique of solving differential equation. Right now we are going by reverse engineering. Since there is a sinusoid, so this V in T is a sinusoid. This V in T is a sinusoid. Into ut is different. Right now you don't worry about it much. So once it is sin T, the solution of a differential equation where differential plus actual function is a sine, then sinusoid of same frequency can be a solution. Remember, what will be the solution is different. What can be a solution is different. Sinusoid, and when I say sinusoid, it is A sin T plus B cos T is a solution. A sin T plus B cos T is a solution, and you have to find values of A and B. You have to find values of A and B. To find values of A and B is a good trigonometric exercise for you, which you should carry on your own so that you get acquainted. But to get to the solution at a rapid rate, I have given you half sin T minus half cos T, and we found that is the solution last time. So, in given scenario, VOT is equal to half sin T minus half cos T is a possible solution. But the problem, last time what was the problem? That a differential equation is not complete unless we specify initial state. So last time when VO0 was 0, that time this solution did not yield a proper result. Therefore, we it makes a complete solution. dVot by dt is equal to half cos t minus half, not minus, minus plus half sin t plus dxt by dt, and then when we added these two, we got half plus half sin t, this plus this, plus I write in a change dxt by dt plus xt is equal to sin t. Last time, I am repeating last time. So dVot by dt, dVot plus Vot, when these two I add, I get this. After getting sine cancelled, I get dxt by dt plus xt is equal to 0. dxt by dt plus xt is equal to 0 and x0 is equal to what x0 was required? What x0 was required? VO0 was, so this differential equation has initial state of VO0 was 0. So VO0 is at t equal to 0, this is 0, this is also minus half, plus xt means minus half plus x0 was required to be 0, so x0 was half, and there is a plus. So a differential equation dxt by dt plus xt equal to 0 with x0 as half, and we said that xt was half e raised to minus t. So half sin t minus half cos t plus half e raised to minus t was the solution. But now what is the change? Now everything is same. Everything is same. Only change is that. Only change. Everything is same. So this dxt by dt plus xt equal to 0. That is okay. And what is x0? X0 now is very magical thing. I have deliberately chosen the values to be so. So VO0 is minus half. So what is VO0? VO0 is minus half. So VO0 is VOT, half sin t, that is 0, minus half cos t, that is 1, plus xt, and that is equal to, I have deliberately chosen it to be minus half. So this is 0, this is minus half, plus xt equal to minus half, means xt is 0, not xt, I am the small mistake, the x0 at t equal to 0, x0 equal to 0. So this is called an auxiliary equation if you have been somewhat expert in solving the differential equations. So dxt by dt plus xt equal to 0 and x0 is 0. And x0 is 0. dxt by dt plus xt is equal to 0 and x0 is 0. So when x0 is 0, the equation, I think I can rub it out here. The differential equation dxt upon dt plus xt is equal to 0. This differential equation is always having a solution called as, this is by some kind of assumption using trial and errors, is having a solution. This equation has got a solution k e raised to this is 1 and 1, so minus t is a solution, or we can say A, or we can use B, that's okay. B e raised to minus t is always a solution of xt. So this is xt is of the type B e raised to minus t, where dxt by dt is minus b e raised to minus t. So this plus this is b e raised to minus t minus b e raised to minus t. So b xt b e raised to minus t, this is minus b e raised to minus t, b e raised to minus t plus b e raised to minus t is equal to 0. That is proved. Only thing is that what is value of b? How to find out value of b? How to find out value of b is that at t equal to 0, at t equal to 0, this is 1, so x0 is b. So solution of this is always xt is equal to b e raised to minus t, or in other words, xt is equal to x0 e raised to minus t is a solution. And now here x0 is 0, so 0 e raised to minus t, that is xt, if x0 is 0, is 0. If x0 is 0, this is the solution. So final answer VOT is equal to half sin t minus half cos t plus xt. Final answer in this case is VOT is equal to half sin t minus half cos t plus 0. That is, this is steady state with no transient. What is transient? The steady state is reached after substantial amount of time elapses, wherein the transient part, which is at its maximum at the time of changeover, dies down. And here I have chosen initial value of voltage across capacitor, that is the VO0, such that no transient will come. I have chosen VO0 such that no transient will come. This is a very peculiar way of working. We will continue further. Now I will give a new approach how to solve this differential equation by common sense. By common sense. So one thing is very clear. We are working with very simple components, very simple inputs. We are working with very simple components. We are working with very simple inputs. And we want to find the answer. So R we will use, C we will use, voltage we will use, and we will connect the voltage. So we are connect means it is all is a easily realizable system. I will connect some input signal to an RC circuit. Even I am not going to inductor. I will connect some input signal to an RC circuit whose state, that is voltage of capacitor at the beginning, is given, and I want to find the expression. Now solving, listen very carefully. Solving differential equation means what I am deliberately avoiding. I am deliberately avoiding a classical solution for differential equation because I want it should emerge from you. I will take Next example, I will not discuss, I will just give it to you as homework because it is of quite similar type. Same circuit. That same circuit, everything same, 1 ohm, 1 farad, same switch. I will connect V in T cos T. I will connect cos T. Number 1. And what is going to happen? What is going to happen? Switch S is closed at T equal to 0 and VO0, we want to find expression for VOT, and VO0 is 0. Just like I am applying an input, till the beginning it was 0 and cos T I am applying. So it becomes 1. So I am connecting this signal at T equal to, means input applied till now was 0, and here I apply, so I am applying this is T, here I am applying T equal to 0. This I am applying. What will happen? What will happen is quite an interesting thing to be noted down. That is, you can do it as a homework. Now I will make a small change again. This is just what I am doing. Just I am giving you various glimpses of thinking of differential equations. So what somebody will say, oh, sir, why you are so much repeating? Because that is the answer should come from within you. That is important. So again same circuit. Now I am making an interesting input. VT, this is same, 1 ohm, 1 farad at T equal to 0 it is I am connecting, and V in T is T, means I am connecting an input, I am connecting at an input a ramp. It's very interesting. V in T equal to T. So I want you to develop the equation, and I already have videos for water level example that I will release on Saturday, because till that time you should think on this. V equal to. So what I am doing? Input, 0 input, and find VOT if VO 0 is 0. So what I am doing, what is input? Input I am applying is a ramp, that is V in T is not exact when I am closing S at T equal to 0. So V in T I am applying is T, and I can say UT. Means if I plot input versus output, this is T equal to 0, this I am applying. This is I say V in T. And earlier is 0. Earlier is 0. And I want to calculate VOT. Come to VOT. Now, differential equation remains same. 1, 1. So dVOT upon dt plus VOT is equal to now V in T, and V in T is T. And to be precise, TUT, but I can say T after T for this expression is T for T greater than or equal to 0, and that is 0 for T less than 0. So it's so interesting that and of course find where to find VOT if VO0 is 0. So I want VOT of some type such that it's differential. See this, why I am so fond of this circuit, because the differential equation becomes very compact. The answer should be such that it's the function itself and its derivative, function itself and its derivative should be equal to t. Function itself and its derivative should be equal to t. So listen very carefully now. I am giving a challenge to you. How you will tackle this problem? Is it clear? dVOT by dt plus VOT is equal to t. So the function is such. Earlier when dVOT by dt plus VOT was 1, that time we were saying function is such that function plus the rate at which it is changing, function plus rate at which it is changing is constant. That is 0, function plus rate at which it is changing is 0. Now function plus rate at which it is changing is increasing. Listen very carefully. Function plus rate at which it is changing is increasing. So what that would be? It's quite interesting function. What that function? Listen very carefully. How to remember, solution must, why I am bombarding? Solution must emerge. You must be able to think by intuition. Solving differential equation is not a science. It is intuition based. Means what do I say? A closed form solution. Numerical solution is different. Therefore, what I claim is to have AI based solution for this problem is not so easy. It is somewhat difficult task. To have artificial intelligence based algorithms to find a complete solution of differential equations is somewhat difficult. So we go by some trial and error, not in a random way, in a systematic way. In a systematic way. So here there are many ways you may go for. Some kind of integration also you can go for. That way you may think somehow by conventional technique you learn something, multiplying by dt everywhere, dVOT plus VOT dt is equal to t dt. Now if you integrate everything, this will become VOT. I'm just wildly doing, not classically. Plus this would be integration VO dt is equal to integration t dt. Again, it becomes something which I can't immediately get rid of. I can't jump to the answer directly. So this is also of no use. So how we proceed, how we tackle? So one thing which you should always be, what we can say, lucky to know e raised to t or e raised to lambda t. In general, many times here since values are 1, you focus e raised to t and e raised to minus t. You focus e raised to t and e raised to minus t. So sometimes, I am trying my level best to explain to you in a manner which is not scientific. Remember, intuition cannot be trained scientifically. Intuition has to be trained by some kind of trial and error. So I am just giving you a wide hint. Let and try. Let VOT is equal to something into e raised to minus t. It's very interesting thing I have given. Let VOT be something into e raised to minus t. This is the way you should think of dVOT by dt. Then is what? What is dVOT by dt? dVOT by dt can be found in a simple way just by writing the formula for derivative of a product term. Derivative of a product term. So derivative of product term will become this into derivative of this. It is xt e raised to minus t, that is minus will come here, plus e raised to minus t as it is and dxt by dt. So I am writing it in just or so that is equal to, and it's okay. It's okay. Right? So when I add these two, what I get, these two cancel, and I get dVOT by dt plus VOT is equal to this plus this gets cancelled, dxt by dt e raised to minus dxt by dt e raised to minus t. And what that is? That is equal to t. So we want to find xt. Means this differential equation, if I start with this assumption, I am with this and I want dxt by dt into e raised to minus t is equal to t. Right? dxt by dt. What is xt? That's what I want. dxt by dt into e raised to minus t is equal to t. Multiply by e raised to t on both sides. dxt upon dt is equal to t e raised to t. dxt by dt is equal to t e raised to t. Right? Is it okay? These two must be equal, and now I hope to get something that this I can integrate. This now at least derivative is simple, integration is difficult, differential equation is intuition based. So I got dxt by dt is equal to t raised to t, multiplying by dt on this side. I can say dx, it is not a scientific one, dxt is equal dxt by dt, d by dt of xt is integrating both sides. We can simply have xt is equal to, with respect to t, is integration t e raised to minus t dt. And this is integrable. This is integrable. That's what I think in 12th you must have integrated. So you try. So we stop here today. You try and find out this. What is xt? And once you find out xt, tell me what is VOT and what is VOT with VO0 equal to 0, capacitor initial charge. So VO0 must be 0. VO0 must be 0. So you just can try this. This is quite interesting. You may or may not succeed. If you don't succeed, You try with the hint. Use. So I am not claiming this is the answer. For this differential equation, for this circuit, always use e raised to minus t somewhere in the solution. Always use e raised to minus t somewhere in the solution. You can think by some kind of trial and error, and I am sure that you will get the solution. Then we shall discuss what are the other ways to solve differential equation. I think this is very much hectic. If you, hectic means what? It is something, I give an example. I excuse for those who can't understand Marathi. हे जग कसं चालतं याचा विचार मी करायला लागलो तर अत्यंत त्रासदायक आहे आणि माझा खूप डोक्याला त्रास होईल. मी उत्तर नाही काढू शकणार. मग आता असं आपण बघतो की मग जगात बाकीचे सगळे लोक विचार करत नाहीत. तेव्हा त्रास होतो का? होत नाही. मी विचार केला तर त्रास आहे, परंतु विचार करून जे त्रास घेतात ते लोकोत्तर बनतात. Like that, what I am discussing, that without using any classical method in standard 12th and in first year, you must have gone through some methods to solve differential equation. Forgetting them, hopefully because of this COVID, you might have forgotten them. It is difficult to forget for human being, but luckily you have forgotten. So, as you have forgotten, it's an opportunity to think afresh, and you come up with the solution with some hint which I am giving, maybe this, revolving somewhere around e raised to minus t. What the function would be such that the function and its rate, the rate at which it is changing, add together to t. So you must evolve the differential equation, which is difficult. It is very painful. If you start thinking on your own without getting any hint, without going for the Google, it's painful, but that painful journey will be very much useful to shape you with an analytical mind. I hope that you will do, and you will continue in the next lecture. Thank you.